Hello, everybody. Mr.FrightNight here. Today's story is called The Spider. There are many kinds of different spiders in the world. Some are harmless, and some are dangerous. Some are small, and some are large. But there's one spider that just got introduced to the United States. This spider is the size of your hand. And let me tell you, it's very dangerous. I heard a story of what happened about a month ago. There was a man that just purchased a home and was doing some repairs. As he ripped some moldy drywall off the wall, he noticed there was dead mice all over the place, and they were all covered with what seemed to be a web from a spider. So the man knew something wasn't right. He started to clean up all the dead mice. Later that day, the man went into the shed that was in the backyard to get a shovel. As he entered, he noticed more dead mice, a dead squirrel that were also covered with a web. Now he started to get concerned. He'd never seen anything like this before, so he decided to call the local pest control company. They arrived in the morning the next day. They started to look around and decided to spray all around the house, inside the walls, and in the shed. The pest control employee said that should solve the problem. He also said he'll come back in a couple of days to make sure everything's all right. That night, as the man was trying to sleep, he heard something crawling around from behind the wall, but he had no way of knowing what it was. The next morning, he went down the stairs to the kitchen. He noticed a web that was in a corner of the wall. It was the biggest web he ever saw. It covered pretty much of the whole wall. So he called the pest control company and told them the spider was still alive. They said they'll be there first thing in the morning. The next morning came, the pest control employee knocked at the door, but no one answered. So he decided to come back later that afternoon, and still there was no answer. He started to get concerned, so he called the police to check out the house. As they entered, there was a foul smell coming from the upstairs. They quickly went up and found the homeowner still in his bed with a web that covered his whole body. He was dead.